A very good morning, everyone. This is Dr. Neha Dubey, Associate Professor in the Department of Management. Today, I am here with the one more interesting topic, that is the economic analysis, the methods of economic study, which is the topic of a business economics, and it is useful for the BBA first year students. So let's start our topic. Now, first, we need to understand what is economics and why we are studying the economic study. So economics is a social science that examines how individuals, groups, and nations make choices about allocating the scarce resources to satisfy their wants and needs. We all know about all the economics. It delves into the production, distribution, consumption of goods and services, aiming to understand and predict the economic phenomenon. So the study of economics help us to comprehend the market behaviors, government policies, and the global economic trends. In a very simple language, we can just say that economics is all about the optimum and the scarce utilization of the resources to maximize the forms of profit of the firms. Right? Now, next, two types of method we are studying in this. First one is a deductive and inductive methods. Deductive method, as the name symbolize itself, that is, it starts with the general principles or the axioms, and it ends in a specific conclusions. Whereas in an inductive study, it starts with the specific observations and move toward the generalization. So we can easily understand that. So induction or induce means we are going in a proper direction by following a certain specific solution or observation to the answer or the conclusion so that we can generalize it, or in a deductive way. The broad category or the broad areas we are finding out the observations or the hypothesis is many more work, and we come towards the narrow down at a specific conclusion. So one by one, we will study the induction method or the deduction method. First, we need to understand what is the meaning of deductive method. So deduction means the reasoning or the inference from the general to the particular, or from the universal to the individual. Or you can easily understand what is the meaning of a deduction. You can easily identify the broad category and where we are narrowed down at a particular conclusion. In this method, the study starts by assuming the factual information or the rudimentary facts and then arriving at a concrete results or the conclusion by following logical reasoning or the analytical abilities. The deductive method is also known as a analytical method, abstract method, priori method, or the hypothetical method. Now, in this method, a theory is built on the basis of the certain assumptions or the experiments. Here we can say that in a nutshell, we can say that in this method, we start our study from the general assumptions and conclude our analysis with the specific objects. It means to general to specific. Yeah, for reminding the things, so we can learn that is a general to specific. Bacon described the deduction as a descending process in which we proceed from a general principle to its consequences. Now, the history of deductive methods. This approach has a roots in an ancient philosophy, but gained a prominence with the rise of empiricism. In economics, it involves observing real-world economic events and then formulating hypotheses based on these observations. So till now, we are winding up here because it is a longer process where we need to study the many more things. So we will study in a continuous part 2, where we have studied the process of a deduction method, the merits and the demerits of deductive method. In next part, we will study what is the inductive method, its meaning, its history, the process or the steps involved, or the merits and demerits. So till then, we will meet you in next time and next lecture. Till then, have a nice day. Thank you.